Hello, 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 juice friends. Today's it. Today's the end. Day 31 of the juice fast, and I had myself a cut up apple earlier and a couple walnuts. So yeah, had some food. It was nice. It's nice to be eating again. But yeah, so how far have we come? Well, first of all, I gotta mute this I am client because you don't want to hear that the whole time. But also. So here's where I ended up. I started this thing 30 days ago at 284 pounds. Today I'm down to 257. So I'm down a total of 27 pounds. So 27 pounds in 30 days is pretty darn good. I don't know what my exact pant size is. I mean, I'm wearing 42s now. I have a couple of pairs of 42s, different brands that I bought. So I guess I'm pretty much 42 now, which is awesome. But yeah, 2XL t-shirts, and really just happy with the progress I made. I mean, you know, I didn't get the 30 days or the over 30 days that I was hoping for during this 30-day juice fast, but you know, I lost darn close to 30, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. And I'm in the 250s. You know, I really want to crack the 250 barrier and get under. And you know, the key to that is just really continued exercise and you know, diligence as far as what I eat and you know, commitment to eating healthy. So nothing really too crazy as far as consumption or any of that stuff is planned. You know, it's I tend to based on you know, on my second one, I know I've only done this twice, but I kind of tend to get to this point where I'm near the end and I'm just like dying and I just want to eat something, so I just watch all this like kind of food porn, a lot of cooking shows and stuff, and you know, I feel like I could eat anything. Like I want to eat everything. Like I just, you know, I feel like you know, well, I'm not going to use a comic book reference here, but, you know, I just feel like this kind of insatiable force, you know, and a lot of that is mental, though. I mean, it passes. It's, you know, it's just I got to be diligent. I got to be smart about what I eat from here on out. And I think, you know, one of the big things that's going to be a big factor in my continued healthy eating is, you know, the continued no dairy stuff, like kind of keep that out. And during this break, I'm going to actually go to Whole Foods and I'm going to check out and see what kind of vegetarian or vegan cheese stuff I can find, because you know, I like cheese a lot, but there's just so much like crap in there, and I really don't need it all. So I like to have that cheese flavor, but not like, you know, looking like I eat a lot of cheese. So but yeah, I'm not really sure what the plan for the future is. I'm, you know, I'm sure I'll do another Juice Fest at some point. I know I've been talking about doing like a 10-day or something like that, and you know, I'll get there. I'll do one. You know, I don't know when I'll fit it in. Probably before E3, before I go back east. But yeah, I'm going to do more juice fasts. This is part of my life now. This is who I am. And really, I'm just I'm just really glad to be eating food again. So that's really nice. And yeah, food, good stuff. Can't wait to eat like real food. Right now, you know, it's just apples and carrot and walnuts. So just a little bit of walnuts, so just to get some fat in there, get my body used to it, and start breaking it down. And then hopefully tomorrow I can make some veggie tacos and I can have a veggie taco. So, but that's where we're at. And I mean, you should look for a follow-up video to this in a few days or something. I don't know, whenever I get around to it. But I'm going to show you guys those Nori Rolls that were such a big part of my transition last time, which is essentially a roasted seaweed like sushi wrap thing. I guess you just call it roasted seaweed, roasted sesame seaweed, something, I don't know. But it's one of those things, and I just skip the rice. I don't put any rice in there. I just do all veggies. I do carrot, cucumber, mushroom, kale, or sprouts, anything like that. And then sometimes if I want, I'll take a couple walnuts and I'll marinate them in soy sauce, and then I'll take those out after like 2 hours in the fridge or something and put them in there. It's kind of like that sweet kicker with a really crunchy texture. So, but essentially all it is just like a big veggie burrito that's like no calories for you at all. It's so ridiculous how few calories are in this thing, and it's humongous, and it tastes good, and it's filling, and all that. So I definitely want to show you guys how to do that, because one of the big problems for me in transitioning to this new kind of lifestyle was, what can I make at home? Like, I have a real serious job. I'm busy, and I need easy, quick things that I can make, and I'm not the type of person who usually makes a big batch of something and then saves it and then kind of spoons it. That's a whole production. I don't usually do that, even though, I mean, it's beneficial to do that. I probably should do that, but it's just not really my style too much, especially since we haven't been doing DNA Foodcast for a while. But maybe that's another thing that can come back too. I don't know. The amazing thing is that the future's so bright for me. I gotta wear shades. It really is so bright for me. It's ridiculous. I'm adding years to my life. I'm feeling good about who I am for like the first time in a long time, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And the thing is, if you feel as powerless as I felt, or any of those kinds of things, like if you have the same problems with food that I have, whether you're a shame eater or a closet eater or whatever your deal is, and you don't feel like you can control it and you can break it, that juice, man, it's hard those first couple days. It is so hard, but I swear, as soon as you turn that corner, day 5 or so, it's completely different. It's like all that pain and difficulty and all that stuff in the beginning is just, the pain of your body reprogramming itself. And when you turn that corner and you come out the other end, you feel tremendous. You feel so different. You feel so amazing. And I'm not saying you're not going to be hungry. I'm not saying you're not going to be tempted, but, it's little victories stacked on top of little victories, and every little one that you do wrestles more power back. It's kind of like a tug-of-war match. It's really interesting. And a lot of my friends and stuff, they always ask me when I'm on juice fast and stuff, they're like, why, like, how, this is torture for you. How are you sitting in a bar right now with us? Like, how are you watching everyone eat dinner and you're drinking a glass of water? Like, how are you just sitting there? What is that? And that's the secret, is little victories. It's little things on top of little changes on top of little changes on top of little changes, and eventually you'll find that doing something enough that becomes normal to you. And so all of a sudden it's, you go to a bar and you can hang out and you don't drink, and then that becomes normal, and that's a great feeling. There's so much poison out there. We put so much poison in ourselves every day. It's it's nice to take a break from that and kind of dissipate the fog and really see what's important. So anyway, I don't know, I'm waxing philosophical here, but that's it. That's 30 days in the books. So look for that Nori roll recipe pretty soon. I'm sure, I don't know about today, but maybe tomorrow I'll have time to go grocery shopping and grab a bunch of stuff and get it ready for you. Get it ready to show you. And maybe I'll make it with rice this time. I don't know. I don't usually do it, but yeah, a little extra protein never hurt anybody. So, all right, well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking with me through 30 days of juicing. And I know it wasn't as impressive as the first one, but little victories. Little victories. All right, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.